All right, guys. This is kind of a repeat live. I did one a little earlier, but my computer freaked out on me and shut it off. But it was okay. It was going along anyways. It would have been nice to end it on a cool note, but instead we ended it with a frozen face and a die off. So I'll turn the music down here. So what we have over here on the right split screen is my futures contract going in gold. We have 160. When my laptop died, it was at 113, so that's cool. This is Meta. Let's go over GLD and we can look at the live trading charting, sorry, of the futures. Since it follows gold, GLD, pretty much the same thing, right? It didn't do as much today as I was hoping it would. It opened up beautifully because it's closed for the weekend. So it opened up quite nice, over $300 in profit at that point. Okay, where'd it go? Just decides to just lose. Okay, sounds good. Where's my? This is not working, man. Jeepers, what's happening, bro? Yeah, it sounds good, except my trading view just decides to just crap it on me. Hey, there it is. Welcome back, gold. All right, so as you can see, I had held a contract from Thursday because it was closed Friday, and it opened up and just gorgeous, just beautiful. It opened up wonderfully on Sunday into Monday, and I sold it and came back in up here. But as you can see, it consolidated all day long. So let's go into the Discord and see if what's his name? He wanted to join. Let's see, where is he? Oh, Arkansas. Let's see, is he was. I came back on mostly for him because he was. He was asking if you missed it. So this is our Discord, by the way. This is what you would get with the earners tier right here for Stockmo Academy, and one of the affiliates experts. Jordan actually is in the comments, and he's the other expert. Where am I? His is right here. This is his channel. Boom, beautiful. Look at that, lovely. Mine's here, Greek Geeks. I cover a lot of the options, Greek stuff like that. Oh, there you are. Arkansas dog, sweet. Okay, let's go. All right, Carl's here. Okay, so Carl, what do you guys want to cover? What do y'all want to cover? To do, ORB is technically kind of that's what I just did in my other live that crashed out. But yeah, we could go. Let's get out of there. We can go to Meta worked nice. Walmart was nice. We could choose a different one. We could choose over here to the right, guys. So just so you know, on the right of my split screen is my futures contract running. So I've got open $52 so far in this contract with 154 for the day. 158. It was 113 earlier, so that's kind of cool at this peak. Boop, 113. For the day, just to let you guys understand this, so 14.9 ticks, or not ticks, but total numbers ran. That would net you, oh gosh, maybe $200 from the top of the line here to here, and then of course that's probably another $200 there. So if you had held from this point all the way through, you'd net about 250 for the day in futures. Just to help you understand what the futures profit looks like in futures. To be honest, I haven't been able to watch your stuff. I haven't really had time. Well, that's okay, man. That's all right. I get it. Life is nuts. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, we'll just do some ORB or futures. Well, we could do both. I was just talking about futures over here. I got this running live right there. So this is my Robinhood. I've got a gold futures going, 55. You zoom out a week. This has been insane. I've made well over $800 on gold futures alone in just holding some contracts, scalping some up and down. Because don't forget, you can also make money on the way down, just like you would with options. So right here, made money, ran back up and made money, made money from the weekend, holding over the weekend from here to here. It's been wonderful. I'll buy a call option on GLD and I'll make like $30, and then I got theta eating me away, and it's just like, oh man, this is exhausting. I'll go back over here. I can hold on to this contract all the way till the final expiration, which is May 28th. Robinhood will make me sell it off May 28th. I'll just hold this in the entire time, profit or loss, and it won't change. There's no theta. Physical gold, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's awesome too. Yeah. My thing is like harder to like, how do you cash in on physical gold besides trying to sell it to a, was called SA or something, and they give you like scrap costs. I don't know. I don't do physical stuff like that. But, maybe you do if you're holding it. Spy. We can look at Spy. Let's just do one last. All right, so we're kind of dipping. It's been like this all day, up and down, up and down. I'm hoping like tonight it levels out, and then does a really, really fun rip. That'd be fun. Spy. I don't know why my computer freaked out earlier. That's weird. Couple of dealers. That's cool. Yeah, I've got no idea, to be honest. That's awesome. Yeah, hopefully you bought yours like, 10 years ago or more. When it's nice lower price. Uh, it's been crazy as it goes up, right? Like, almost feels sketchy. Like, when's it going to crash to more of a old school level, right? Like 2020, it like ran flat almost for like a year, didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden it's tripled in years or doubled in a year. Gap to fill, we're shooting for. Yeah, well, let's try orb today. Let's just do a quick orb on spy. I mean, obviously, we know how it went today, right? We know how it went, but let's just give it a go. So 15-minute chart. You can do 30. Gold coins at 1900 an ounce. What is it now? 30, 34 something? Oh, I guess over there, yeah, 34.42. So, wow, that's a very nice return. Congratulations. Hopefully holding a whole bag. Robinhood. Mr. Robinhood over there. Like literal gold coins in the bag. That's funny. I would just play with them on my bed. I would just, or the floor or something. This is so like a movie scene. Okay, anyways, I digress. So get to the daily 15-minute chart. We're going to grab the top of the wick here, and there's no bottom wick. Funny, Meta had the exact same thing. That Meta didn't have a bottom wick either. So we're just going to drop in the bottom of the candle. That's fine. And then we're going to drop to a 5 or a 3 minute. You can do 1 minute, but there's so many candles in there. It gets really hard to, for me, it gets really hard to follow like which one I'm gonna track for a short position. Yeah, Meta made a was it, I think it was a $6 move in the first drop after orb confirmation. So you would have made out pretty nice. This one's looking sweet too. So here we go. On days like today, where it is just a screaming red, you don't necessarily need to wait for confirmation, but ideally you would wait for a break down below the line for bearish movement and then confirm again, and then another movement down. Walmart actually had it where it broke down, it reconfirmed, didn't break, and then it continued down another $2. So Walmart held orb in a textbook fashion. This one's not very textbook, where this technically should have reached up and then tapped and then continued bearish. But you would have been safe, feeling safer right here to put a short position on. Oops, wrong one. And I like to do a 1 to 2, somewhere in there, something like that. But look at that. I mean, you could have had, what is this, a 1 to 5? Well, yeah, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5 and a quarter. So if you went with the confirmation here, and assuming this is confirmation, then at 516, you could have purchased a 516 put somewhere as you felt like it was probably going to drop, continuously drop because we opened here. So once you got to here and you saw big red candles, and you opened the put for 516 to help you with some premium cost, right? You would have been safe because even down here when I opened this short box, you were already hitting 516 strike price. So at this point, you just wait until consolidation, in which case you can sell or you can hold. Now, if you held through consolidation, which is this point right here, you then had the reward, right, of having it drop lower. So its lowest point was 508 from a 516, let's say, 516 put purchase strike price to 508. Talking about some money, folks. Nice. That's beautiful. But that's orb. That's it. All you're doing is you're opening top and bottom of the 15-minute candle, reducing down to 5, 3, or 1. I like the 5 to place my short box, but you can track it quicker, of course, with the 1. But that's orb. That's really it, guys. What else to tell you? Hey, is still on? Anything else you want to talk about or see? Meta? Let's go to Meta real quick. You guys still on? Let's see if anyone over here in Discord commented. It's TMF, another expert. Let's see. The strategy. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I got calls on the first circuit breaker, got smoked today. Oh, geez. Yeah. Well, if you try orb, dude. Try orb and see if that helps. Because, you see here that once you did that first initial drop, it bounced around for a while. It didn't do anything from 8 to 920. No, oh, this is Meta. Sorry. Well, and for Meta, it didn't do anything from 8 to 920 on Mountain Time. It just sat there. So, like, if you had a call or a put, doesn't matter. It's going to get eaten by theta pretty heavy if it's ODT, especially. So like I said, this is meta right here, already drawn out from my earlier live. Top and bottom 15 minutes, consolidation for over an hour. Finally confirmed right there. So I threw this box in just to show you. And here's a 1 to 4. Maybe we could have done. Here's like a 1 to 3. So, if you had a 484 put and you sold a consolidation down here at these candles at 480, it's a $4 move. It's $4. Sold. Get out. Done for the day. Bye. Peace out. Go to the beach. Go take a nap. You know, that's all you gotta do. It's that easy. Been doing that with gold for like a week. Like I said, this is the week-long gold futures right here. 194 dollar points movement, and that would be times 10, $1,094 for the week in just one single contract. No theta. So here's your margin right here, this requirement to pay. So for $3,000, you can open up a non-theta contract and made, well, double that, so $4,000 in a week. Like, seriously? It's futures after hours. Futures is all hours except for 1 hour a day. For Mountain Time, it is between 3 and 4 p.m. and it's closed from Friday at, I think, 3 o'clock through till Sunday 4 o'clock. That's Mountain Time. So there's a closure time that it does have, but it's not. It runs just like crypto. Otherwise, so yeah, Meta's printing puts, money on puts, bro. I mean, yeah. So yeah, if you had held a call, let's see, or not a call. I'm sorry. If you held a Meta put from Thursday at close for let's say your strike price was 500 and 502 was closure price, you would have opened and nearly immediately dropped to 483 from 502, and then continue down with ORB after. If you could stomach the consolidation, and you continue down to 580 or 480 from 502, it's $22 move overnight plus an hour and a half open. Holy crap! Holy crap! I haven't looked at much for buying options, and I've been just having way too much fun with futures and gold, to be honest. I'll do these measurements and be like, man, that would have been sick to play, but you know. So yeah, futures is great. Is if you can go to your settings in Robinhood, if you have Robinhood, and look in your settings for futures enableization. Enableization, is that a word? To enable that, then yeah, you open it up, and it just takes from your profile, your bank. So if you have $1,000 in there to play for options, it would just take right from there to use as contracts. It will hold some equity, and it doesn't make you settle. That's the awesome thing too. Unlike other cash accounts, you don't have to settle any funds, but it does do a weird thing where it will hold an equity amount in your futures tab overnight, and so you can use the equity for any type of scalping or contract purchases, but you can't then use it for buying crypto or options. It does separate those two out. So it's a little weird. So it's not truly settled or needing to settle, but it does hold it in equity. Actually, you can see over here. I know you have to go to my profile. Yeah, because it says 490. Yeah, it isn't. And I use the app. I don't like using Robinhood browser, to be honest. I use the app. You can see here all my purchases last 5 hours, off and on. That's all I do, man. So we're at 55, but yeah, we were earlier. It was 113 maxed out. Yeah, right there. 113, just as we got back on. So, anything else? I think that's about it. You want to see a different chart real quick? We could do another one if you want. Yeah, no worries, man. I love doing this stuff. I mean, it helps me get better too. So, how's the music, by the way? Do you hear the kind of background music? Is that kind of nice? Too loud? Annoying? Give me some feedback. Critique me on it. So here's oh, you can't hear it. That's okay. It's on my phone over here, so yeah. Just say it's non-copyrighted music, so you're allowed to like play this in videos, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Yeah, appreciate it. That's why we're here. Well, we'll do one more real fast before I gotta hop off here at 5. I got a live tonight with a different group at 6. It's not anything with stocks. Unfortunately, not nearly as much fun. So here is Avgo 15-minute daily today. Here's the 745 top and bottom. Go to 5 minutes. Oops, scroll the other way. Ooh, look at this. I like this. I like this. This gets me excited. Because look. Hold on, Jordan. I guess you can go. You've watched enough of my orbs. You know what you're doing. But look at this. This one was beautiful textbook orb. 5-minute candles broke out of the line. Ignore this one. I don't know why this one's here. That's from like forever ago. So it broke out of the candles. It came down. It retested. Boop, right here. Small consolidation. So you could have been a bit more confident in buying a put right here. So look at that. Look at that. All day, all day, all day. Until the usual, right? Post. Where's my little line? Oh, there it is right there. And that was 12:30. So always, like I was saying in my last live, on bearish days, we tend to have, and I know, Jordan, you can add to this. On bearish days, we tend to have bottom and then a last-minute pop toward the end before close. That's what we saw here with Walmart, Spire, all those things. So if you had confirmed up here, put a 165 or something put in somewhere in here, you would have felt confident because of the orb strategy proving it to go all the way down to a 162 from a 165. And of course, if you held longer, let's say you were going to go, 2 days, so you didn't really care about the volatility for the day, you could have come all the way down to 160 162 safely from a 165 put. All within orb strategy, kind of helping prove to you that this is going to be a solid day until early afternoon. Most people that do orb, they don't tend to hold it past like 11 o'clock Eastern time. So it's only a few hours to get that first big hit, and then they sell and move on. It's like a zero DT thing. So that's it, man. Go eat. What you having for the night? Put on Discord. Let's see. 'Cause you're always eating something tasty, bro. Broadcom coming to rip. Oh, I know they all are. They all are. We just gotta get through this time. They're all waiting up just to fly, and now they're all on sale, some super sales compared to before. So yeah, and haven't seen this level since the first trade. 1500 on my first play.com. Love playing them. Yeah, yeah. Well, you saw me do the was it me and you or me and Eric? Or was I alone when I did the earnings play back in was it December, November? So yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, if you're so ODTE is great for orb. Um, you can do swing, but it'll help you be more confident holding or selling your call or put if you do orb on what you're holding. If you're going to hold for a few days, it'll give you an idea of how it's going to play out. You know, so oh, dude, I know it was crazy. It was so stressful. That was my first earnings play ever, to be honest, which is ridiculous that I went that with that one. I mean, it was nuts. It was like my first big premium was I think it was like 680. I paid for that premium, and yeah, netted like 2,400 overnight. It was nuts. I couldn't sleep that night. I just couldn't sleep. I kept waking up checking the numbers. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna head out. Oh, I know. It was insane. $40. Yeah, it was totally nuts. Totally nuts. But all right, that was fun. I appreciate everybody watching. I'll see you later. Join the Discord. Don't forget, it'll work. Come over to our Discord. Description is the link in the description. You won't be disappointed. As you saw, two people were commenting today on the live, and they're all from Discord. So we do educations, lots of stuff, Okay, thank you for watching, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you later.